So, you know the girls that do like the Snapchat picture, or it's like a video, but they're like, you know, they do that fucking thing or whatever, that head movement or whatever the fuck. They're just trying to be all cute.
The old Britney Spears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it. I call it the old fucking, who's that dude from Superman who got kicked in the head by the horse? But yeah, I'm like, do you have Tourette's? That's what I said to this person.
You actually did it?
Yeah. And she blocked me immediately. And this person has sucked on my penis multiple times.
Is this a tick that you have?
Well, hi there.
I'm a fun guy.
If there's 3 things I know, it's rap, soaking up female genitals, and sports. About to teach some about all 3.
Get down. 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 Get down or I'll put you down.
I think I'm giving Justin that hand job.
You and me both, buddy.
You are stupid.
Well, hey, and welcome back to Maddie, Daddy, and the Midget.
You're the asshole on TV.
I am
We're
Matt.
coming back.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
We left.
We were here, we're not, and then we're back.
We're back.
Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. 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 Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast.
I'm pregnant. I do not want to touch his ass.
I got a carton of smokes, and I'm not sure I even have enough for this podcast.
I gotta go. I'm so scared.
Is that all good?
Yeah, where are the ashtrays? We're just using the Biggie?
Yeah.
Biggie boy?
Biggie. Shut the fuck up. Welcome to Maddie, Daddy, and the Midget Podcast.
What's the podcast?
Episode 28.
I'm so scared.
And I am Matt at Maddie Daddy. Why are you so scared, Midget? Simonson! And I'm here with...
Jake, he's probably gonna fuck me. The Midget Hilsebeck.
This is Maddie Daddy and the Midget Podcast!
It's a podcast.
So what's new, bro?
Oh, you know, just scared for my life.
I'm fucking pissed off! Alright, that's mostly going to be what this podcast is about. Do you want to know why?
Well, I know one of them.
Yeah.
It's me.
Because, hey, what time is it? Can you check? Oh, it's 9:16.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you texted me earlier saying, does 7 work for you? I'm like, 7 works great.
In my defense, I was here at 8:50.
But
Which brings us.
but I wasn't. No, that's okay. You want to know the number 1 reason I'm pissed off?
I would love to know the number 1 reason.
So, I don't know if you're able to tell, but normally there's a cord going from the fucking camera that plugs into a fucking plug-in.
Yeah.
I don't know where that fucking cord is. Looked for it for 2 fucking hours. Not even exaggerating. 2 fucking hours.
Is it the one dangling right there?
No.
Oh, okay. That'd be really funny.
It's only dangling from the fucking camera. But I am going to find it one day and be like, it was there the whole time. And then I'm going to be even more pissed off.
Absolutely. That's
not going to help. Like,
we've all been there.
The fact that I had to look for something for 2 fucking hours.
Yeah, that would upset me as well. I hate looking for things.
And then I couldn't find it. And then you called me and you're like, yeah, so about to leave Algona. It's like 7:30 at this point, you know? And then you call me again at 8, like, yeah, so I'm running a little late. I'm like, you haven't left Algona, huh? You're like, no. What was the second reason? Okay. Oh, and then, so, dude, so first off, it's not really your fault. I've been pissed off all fucking day. I finally feel a little bit better right now.
I'm so sorry.
Dude, I've been so pissed off all day. And then, so I'm trying to get unpissed off because I don't want to be pissed off and do a podcast. If that keeps doing that, that's going to fucking piss me off too.
Help at all. I need to figure it out.
So I went to the corn crib to do some corn crib therapy, you know. I mean, that shit really does clear your mind. Shit. Listen to some Cody Jinks, playing some darts, you know. I was so pissed off. First 3 shots, all bullseyes.
Look at you.
Yeah. And I mean, I can say that because no one's there to tell me that it wasn't.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was having a good fucking time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Waiting for you. You were running a little late, you know?
So.
Yeah. And then, so, then I got interrupted, you know, because I was playing music off my phone and shit. Listening to Cody Jenks, shooting some darts. I was actually having a pretty good time, you know? Get interrupted because I start getting fucking phone calls. I'm like, fucking Pennsylvania number, who the fuck is that? And then I remembered that's the alarm call number. I haven't got a fucking alarm call for my job in like 3 months.
Yeah,
So I kind of forgot they existed.
Yeah.
So I answered, and I'm just like, go fucking figure. You know, like, this is not even surprising anymore. This is how the day's going.
Sure.
And then, so I'm like, okay, they called once, you know, I'm just going to ignore that. Because I know they're loading out at one of my sites and the fucking dumbass load crew. Not going to say with which ethnicity they are, because I don't know, you know. But, I'm like,
it was dark.
They're probably, you said that, not me.
No, I was just saying it's dark outside.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But they're probably lowering the curtains, so, you know, I'm getting temp alarms and shit. I'm like, I'm just going to ignore that. Keep listening to my music, shooting darts. You know, they call a second time. I'm gonna keep fucking ignoring that. You know, they call a third time. I'm like, oh my god damn it! What the fuck? And you still weren't here. And I'm like, you know what? I think I need just another kind of therapy, and that's drinking and driving. I wouldn't suggest the folks at home to do it, but it is fun sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I drove out there. Is exactly what I fucking thought.
Nothing.
You know, nothing. And then, yeah, so, drive back. I don't even know where to start on other shit. I'm just so fucking pissed off about literally everything. But you know what? I'm happy right now. So I was gonna start the Matty Daddy 316 2021 Fuck Your Throat tour. But I think I'm just gonna start the Matty Daddy 316 Hold Your Hand tour because I'm feeling a lot nicer now.
Oh, well that's good.
After you get a couple natties in you, you know, you don't want to fuck throats as much. I don't want to fuck your throat as much.
That makes me happier.
It's still gonna happen, but I just don't want to do it as much.
My
as
throat
before.
literally just got dry as you said that. Like,
yeah.
Like I'm assuming how vaginas do when they're about to be penetrated.
By you, yeah.
Unwillingly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking rape.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grape you right in the mouth.
Yeah.
So, you got anything to say?
I feel so bad. I almost got in my car and left because I just didn't want to contribute to any more anger from you.
Yeah.
But I figured that would have made you even more angry.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I just got in my car and waited for you to show back up.
You know, I'm such a nice guy. Like 4 o'clock, when, I was laying on my couch. I think, I don't know, I was watching something on Netflix. I'm like, dude, I can fucking pass out right now, you know. I didn't even feel like getting fucked up tonight. My body just fucking ached all day. I'm not trying to fucking bitch. Then you message me to the podcast, and I'm like, hell yeah, you know, I'm a man of my fucking word. I'll nut up or shut up, you know. Fucking shove some kratom up my ass, drink a few natty ice. And then I couldn't find that cord for 2 fucking hours. And I'm like, all right, I'm starting to get pissed. Right. And I kept on setting my beer down in different places while I was looking for the cord. And then I couldn't find my beer, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I couldn't find a lighter and shit. It's like, the smallest shit was just pissing me off.
Dude, when you're angry, the smallest things keep happening. Mm-hmm. Like, honestly, God, though, I had the worst weekend of my life. I was just pissed off the whole weekend. Pretty sure it was just my bipolar going fucking insane.
Yeah.
Because I would get so pissed off, I'd leave in my car and realize I didn't have anywhere to go and come right back. I did that at least 15 times this weekend.
Well, you came here once.
Yeah, I came here once. Yeah.
I think also, like,
bad.
Your brain goes full retard mode when you're angry, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yep.
You can't even, you're not even thinking about little shit like that, because
we have a baby gate that I got from Baumgart's. It's one of the wood ones that, like, accordion up and back, you know? You know what I'm talking about? And I was super pissed off trying to leave, and the motherfucker hooked to the bottom of my foot, or my pants,
And you're just like, God damn it!
It literally accordioned from the doorway all the way to the door, and I just was so pissed off that it was attached to me. I just ripped it off and left and came right back. I didn't know where to go.
Dude, yeah, that was like what was happening to me. Like, I'd fucking put my boots on to go outside for a second. I'd step on my boot string, fucking trip, and I'd be like, "What the fuck, Pike?" Be yelling at my dog for no reason.
He's not even near you.
Yeah,
yeah. It just happens. Man.
Well, then I got home from work today, and you know sometimes he shits on the floor. I let him outside regularly, enough times to go potty. But what he does is I let him outside, and then he runs like 25 feet away, and then just looks at me. Like, are you going back inside? Because if you're going back inside, I'm about to go fucking ham. I'm like, no, I'm not going back inside. I'm looking at you, motherfucker.
Yeah, go potty.
Go potty! And then he'll fucking run around a little bit, and, you know, he'll do everything but go potty. And then as soon as I let him back in, then I'll go to work. Sometimes he shits in a room inside my house. It's whatever. He shits in one pile, you know, like grab some fucking toilet paper, I clean it up, flush it down. But he shit twice when I got back. He took 2 shits. I'm like, I don't feed you enough for you to be shitting this much. You're shitting more than I'm feeding you.
Where are you getting this food?
And dude, like the first one I cleaned up, and I did it with like a fucking paper towel, and I threw it in the toilet. And it just fucking clogged the fucking toilet. And so I was pissed off about that. And I was fucking plunging like angrily.
Oh, I love angry puppy.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, and this dog hair, I can't keep up with this shit.
That's number 4 on your list, correct?
Oh my god, I don't even know anymore, dude.
You had a list. I know you had a list.
Yeah. I just started to get happier. You know, the more I drank, and then I feel like just we're talking about it now. I'm still gonna throat fuck you, but yeah.
That's fair.
I'm not as angry. And I wish I was though, because like, dude,
are you gonna
when I was shooting darts earlier, like I was shooting them so hard, it took 2 hands to fucking pull them out. Cause they're the the
metal tip.
Yeah, the metal tip.
Those are my favorite, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Those are the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Were you gonna throw fuck me like the gorilla throw fuck Eric Andre?
Oh my god, is that not the best part in that movie?
By far.
Yeah. So if you don't know what we're talking about the movie Bad Trip with Eric Andre, produced by or directed by Jeff Tremaine from Jackass.
Yep. And Tiffany Haddish was in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised people didn't recognize Tiffany Haddish.
They didn't?
No.
Oh, you mean like people on this? Yeah, she was
Also,
like really G'd out though.
She was. She had
kind of looked like a dude with the
really
cornrows
did.
and stuff.
I mean, they did a really good job making her not look like herself.
Yeah, and she's a beautiful woman as well.
She's gorgeous.
But they also filmed that movie like 2 years ago.
Is that what it was? Because
Yeah.
I'm like, there's a lot of people out, you know.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if it was.
No, see what actually happened with that was they filmed it in like 2018, 2019.
You did some research on it.
And it was, and it was supposed to be like a big hit in theaters 2020. Then Rona fucking happened.
Sure.
And then they kept on pushing the theatrical release because, you know, they knew it was a good movie. They knew it would do good. It never opened back up. So, like, it came out, but no one really fucking knew about it. Then as soon as it comes out on Netflix, it's top 1.
It's like top 10 in the U.S.
It's number 1.
Is it now?
Yeah, it's number 1.
I couldn't remember what it said, but yeah, I went into watching that not having any idea that this was like with real people not knowing what the fuck was going on type situation.
See, I wanted to tell you stuff, but I also just wanted you to watch it.
I'm glad you didn't, because it made it so much better.
Dude, I want to tell. I haven't been able to stop talking about this movie, and I want to tell people why it's so funny, but I'm just like, trust me, just fucking watch it.
You gotta watch it.
Like, I don't want to.
Super glad you didn't say anything.
I don't want to spoiler alert, but if you're watching this podcast right now, we're about to fucking spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Because if you haven't watched it by now, what the fuck are you doing? Honestly, you're like number 5 on my list. If you haven't watched this movie yet,
you're getting thrown fucked.
You're getting thrown fucked. Yeah. Maybe not tonight, but very soon.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
Moving on.
No, the gorilla. That scene was the best, dude. When he gets butt fucked by the gorilla, dude, I was crying. I was laughing so hard.
I was fucking busted. Oh god.
Dude, I was like, cause I like woke up. It was one of those things. Woke up like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, oh, I could go to work right now, or. Yeah, I can,
I don't know where you're going with this. Zoom around on Netflix, finger the clip.
Yes. So, that's what I did. And I'm like, well, I'll watch the first 30 minutes. Because I actually remembered Eric Andre talking about this movie back in the day. I think he was on Santino's podcast and a couple others.
I remember that, but I don't remember him talking about it.
I remember him talking about a movie and shit.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, this must be, and the preview for it or whatever makes it look really funny. I'm like, oh, I'll watch 30 minutes, then go to work. 30 minutes in, I'm like,
you can't shut it off,
dude. I love the whole concept of it.
It was excellent.
I love that they have like a storyline, but they use fucking real people's
stuff.
It's like Impractical Jokers, but with
actual movie.
Yeah, with a fucking storyline. I just love that concept.
Minnie didn't get it at first. She's like, what the fuck's going on? And I'm like, it's Eric Andre. He does a lot of hidden camera stuff.
Yeah.
And she's like...
And it's the best thing he's ever done.
And she's like, but it's like an actual like movie with a plot and everything. I'm like, yeah. It's a hidden cam... It's like Jackass with a plot.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I'm in.
It's kind of like Bad Grandpa, when they did that. It's kind of like that, but way fucking better.
Way better.
Yeah.
The bar scene was fucking phenomenal.
Dude, I just got so hooked on because that's the best reactions you can get. Nobody's acting anymore. I mean, you got Eric Andre and the 3 or the 4 main actors.
Right.
They're acting.
Eric Andre
but
and
no one else.
The Kmart brand Hannibal Buress.
Well, that dude, he's actually a big star.
Really?
I can't remember his name right now, but I believe he was in the movie Get Out. Directed by Jordan Peele. Yeah. I haven't seen that movie, but it's on the to-do list.
You need to see that movie.
I hear it's really scary.
It's not scary. I wouldn't say that, but it's
just really good.
It's a thriller. It's not horror. You know what I mean?
I love thrillers.
What I mean by that?
I love thrillers more than horrors. Yeah.
And
for sure.
it is. Has anybody ruined the twist? At all?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do not let anybody ruin that twist until you watch that.
I was gonna buy it on Amazon.
Oh my god! It threw me for a loop.
Yeah. Well, do you recognize that guy? Now you said you've seen that movie. Do you recognize him?
I do not remember him in that movie. No.
Okay. Well, he's one of the main. He's actually a big actor. So yeah, he was a big deal, and apparently he left production on the first day for the Bad Trip movie. Because on the first day they did the Chinese finger trap with the dicks, and they went into the barber shop, and that's when a dude pulled a knife on him.
Yeah, that was fucking scary.
That was legit, and then he left production. They were able to talk him back into it.
Really?
But yeah, and then that's what got Tiffany Haddish in the movie, because she's like, she messaged Eric Andre or whatever, was like, yo, I heard you got. His name's like Lil Ray, or some Lil Ray or something. Let us know in the comment section. But they're like, yo, I heard you got Lil Ray to fucking walk off production the first day.
I'm in.
Eric Andre told her the situation. And she's like, I want in that fucking movie. And he's like, you're in.
Fuck yeah, dude. I can't believe they got her. She's a big name.
Yeah. Well, Tiffany Haddish is the shit, yeah.
She was in.
But so is the Eric Andre's buddy in the movie. Like they're probably both bigger than Eric Andre, but it was just like such Eric Andre type. The movie was built around Eric Andre.
Of course, it's his type of comedy.
I think he came up with the concept, and then
which is brilliant.
Jeff Tremaine was like, "Well, we got to put a story behind it, because you can do all the hidden pranks you want and shit.
Right, you can't make it a movie unless it has like a plot.
I think it was a genius idea. That's what sucked me in more than anything.
Absolutely brilliant.
And then when I saw the fucking gorilla thing, okay, back to the fucking gorilla thing. He gets fucked in the ass by this gorilla, right? And everyone's... that gorilla looked believable as fuck.
Oh yeah, if I was there, I'd be fucking shitting my pants. Dude, I blew my balls off.
And how they let him out and they still don't lock the cage. And then he's like, that was the funniest part to me. I think I left my phone in there. He goes back.
Oh, here it is.
The gorilla face fucks him, dude. Like, jizzes all over his face. I don't care. I'm giving spoilers away now.
No,
dude.
we weren't.
I told all my fucking, some of the closest people I talk to and shit. I told them all to watch it. So if you haven't watched it by now or by the time this podcast comes out,
it's not our fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when we initially talk about the spoiler alert, just throw up a fucking graphic or something. You know what I mean?
I should, yeah. Just gorilla jizz in Eric Andre's face.
I mean, you don't have to just put spoiler alert, but you can do that too.
Okay. Yeah. I think that would be fun. Yeah.
But no, like the very first scene of the movie when he's doing or cleaning the car.
Yeah.
And the shit gets all ripped off, you know.
Yep.
But like I wasn't fully in yet, but when he says. I was so close, and the black guy goes, "No, you weren't." Dude, I was in.
Well, and then when he does the whole, like, he goes into the mall and he does that, he's singing that, like, Maria song. I met my girl today, and her name was Maria. Well, then when those other, like, slushy employees, like, come out, and everyone's just, like, in the food court,
what
they're
the
like,
fuck is going on?
I'm just like... You know, they don't really tell you what the movie's about, but if you don't get it by that point, you're kind of fucking R-worded.
Plus, especially...
And so I got the point of the movie, and I'm just like, dude, this is genius. This is
genius.
so genius.
It's incredible. It's a movie, but, like, background people's reactions are 100% legit.
And let's not give too many spoiler alerts, but how they end the movie, I thought was fucking
right?
I was dying laughing at that.
Honest to God, though,
too.
the minute they got into the fucking... Are we just...
The white chick suits, yeah, you can say that.
Dude! I'm like, they're doing full white chicks!
Well, that was genius.
Oh my God, I was so happy.
Tiffany Haddish is the guy, like... And then they go up and she's like, DJ, get the fuck out of here!
You gotta get the fuck out of here.
Plays DMX. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
But when they first were talking about how the white chicks is completely unbelievable and
they set it up. They set that all up.
And then they go up to that fucking blonde chick that's sitting in the thing and it's like, "Excuse me, ma'am, are you a black male?" No. See?
Oh, Eric Andre was like, "Excuse me, ma'am, or black sir." Dude, I don't know. I said it was the funniest movie I've ever seen. Maybe it's because that was right after I watched it. But like, I can't remember another movie that's made me laugh as hard as the gorilla scene.
Fucking good, dude.
And when they get their dicks trapped,
because they ate all those mints. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's got a shit ton of mints in here. Well, give me a couple of mints. Yeah, you need at least 3. Your breath stank.
It's just all fucking hilarious. When Tiffany Haddish escapes from prison and that dude's like a legit prisoner, fucking like...
Oh my God, yeah, because I'm pretty sure he was doing community service cleaning that shit up.
He was in prison. They were making him clean that shit up.
Yeah, that was community service.
Yeah, that was outside of prison though.
He's like, you gotta get the fuck out of here.
He's like, thank you. He's like, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I go that way. I go that way.
Yeah. Dude, it's just a genius movie. I think it's like Impractical Jokers meets Jackass meets like Road Trip.
Yep. That's actually exactly what I would refer to it as.
I've thought about it a lot, dude. I was obsessed. Like, I watched that movie, and then that's all I was thinking about for like 4 hours after I watched it. I'm just like, that's genius. You know, I love making movies and shit. I'm just like, it's such a genius idea.
It's crazy though, because that movie, like right after it finished, for the next hour or so, I just kept taking my pants off. I don't know why.
I mean, that might be a side effect.
Like, Mindy's like, "Are you going to pick up this living room?" I'm like, "Sure." Naked, and I ripped my pants off, you know?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
I just kept...
I think your dick had a Chinese finger trap on the end of it. Yeah. It does it still?
Wait, this is a Chinese finger trap.
Yeah, they go to the Chinese restaurant. Dude, I watched it again.
Also, that fucking black lady in the restaurant, she was in it.
Yeah, and she was
in it.
That dude with her, he's like, Trina, you talking too much.
Yeah.
You talk too much. That was hilarious.
She was in it.
He's like, I work security, I know.
Yeah. She was in it, dude.
It's a great movie, you know. I mean, we just had a lot of spoilers there. But if you still haven't watched it by now, go fucking watch it. It's still funny, I guarantee you. A dude gets fucked by a gorilla, but like just us saying that, you know, it's still funny to watch.
Dude, you gotta see it.
Yeah.
And right now is when you put up the graphic that says spoiler alert ended, so they know where to.
Right. Okay, yeah. Definitely gonna do that for sure, 100%. And then we got.
There's a 0% chance that that's gonna happen.
A lot of other stuff to talk.
Are you getting thrown?
I just choked on my own
Spit.
Girl. We have a lot of other stuff to talk about, including UFC 260, which happened last night, where we're at. You know, who fucking knows for you? But
whenever this comes out, it was Saturday.
We're gonna get to all that right after this quick sponsor from Hello Tushy.
Hello, Tushy.
Now, there's this new thing called My Tushy. Have you heard of this?
I have. I actually have.
You have?
I have.
Well, I've never heard of it, so why don't you tell me about
My
it?
Tushy is an attachment for your toilet.
It attaches to your toilet?
Straight to your toilet. You don't have... It's no extra plumbing or anything.
Wow.
Straight to the toilet.
Where does the pipes go?
It actually connects to the water connection for your toilet. Separate connection, so it's not toilet water.
Wow,
it's your
so
actual clean water.
That would suck if it was toilet water.
It would.
But it's not.
It's not. It connects straight to your water outlet.
What does it do?
It sprays your asshole clean.
Wow, it sprays your asshole.
Yeah.
Does it penetrate?
I mean, I don't know about the settings on it or how high you can set the pressure.
Maybe a higher setting would penetrate.
It might.
If you're looking for that.
It might hit that spot that you've been looking for.
Yeah.
The one that you showed me earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might hit that if you turn it up high.
But if you're not looking for that,
sure.
I mean.
No, there's lower settings.
So
just to blast away the poop.
So that's what it's for. It's supposed to blast away the poop?
Yeah. You say, fuck you, toilet paper, I don't need you anymore.
So you never have to buy toilet paper again?
No, unless, I mean, some people are uncomfortable with the wet feeling. They just like to dab it up.
Yeah.
You know.
But this sprays all the poop off.
Yep.
You never have to buy
Done.
toilet paper again?
Blow out your asshole with the water. Clean as a whistle.
Wow.
You could eat.
Whistles are pretty clean.
Well, depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you need some Depends, well, that's a different ad.
That's a completely different ad.
But My Tushy, you know, if you want to get penetrated or possibly just get your butthole cleaner than the classic TP could do for you,
Right.
you could use the code MDATM.
Right. Because I know me, personally, sometimes I get that peanut butter poop.
Mm-hmm.
You ever have that peanut butter poop? It's like wiping a marker.
Yeah.
Wipe, poop, wipe, still poop. It's like wiping a marker. Sometimes you get that.
I thought you were talking about when you spread peanut butter all over your asshole, but I think we were talking about...
That's a completely different thing. That's only on Tuesday nights.
So, yeah. Use the code MDATM for 10% off of your first My Tushy.
You only need one, so...
Yeah, that's why I didn't say monthly prescription like I normally do.
Right, but you said your first one. How many are you going to go through?
Well, I mean...
How dirty is your asshole?
Some people have some dirty assholes. And I'm not trying to exclude them from our ads.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Bring everybody in. Everybody can use this.
15% off your second My Tushy, if you need one. But chances are you won't.
One and done, I always say.
Use code MDATM, 10% off your first My Tushy.
That's MDATM for 10 or 15% off, depending on if it's your first or second. I win.
Why? Why? Where? Where the fuck was that?
Under that one thing.
What?
Under this.
It was under that?
Yeah.
Fucking move that thing! Oh my god, dude. You just made me 10 times more angrier.
For finding it?
Yes! That made me even more pissed!
I'm so sorry for finding it!
God damn
I don't know where to plug it in at!
it! What was that? Okay. Thank you, and welcome back. Thank you to Hello Tushy for your sponsorship on the Matty Daddy and the Midget.
We appreciate your
podcast
gratitude.
Yeah. Also appreciate a clean butthole. Am I right?
Yeah. I took a dump.
Yeah. And your asshole got penetrated by
steam.
Hello Tush.
Wait, no. No, it was water. It was water.
Hello
Tushy.
Hello my Tushy.
Hello my Tushy.
Yeah.
That sounds Japanese.
Lots of stuff to talk about here still on the 28th episode of Matty and the Midget podcast.
Lot to talk about. Podcast.
Yeah, so like UFC 260 happened last night in current time, May 20th or March 27th.
Sorry.
Where do we want to start with that? We just want to, the bombshell. Francis Ngannou winning the heavyweight championship from Stipe Miocic.
A calm Francis is a terrifying Francis. Because I've never seen that motherfucker not, go full like this. Like, every fight he's won, he starts running at him like this, which is terrifying.
I've only ever seen that Francis, and then, I missed when him and Stipe first fought, and Stipe took him down, and it went 5 rounds, he won by decision. And the Francis that I've seen, it just didn't make sense to me. So, I bet on Stipe, because he was the underdog, but at the same time, I was like, I don't see...
Francis
that I know, I don't see how he doesn't win this fight. Because he's so powerful.
Right.
He's so jacked.
I wish you would have said that on the phone. Go ahead.
Well, I had fucking $300 riding on Stipe, though, just because, that was the only way he could fucking make money from that fight.
Here's a little...
So I couldn't tell you that,
Here's a betting tip. If you're looking for confirmation on what you should do on a bet, don't call somebody who already has a bet with the same outcome as you. Because they're going to tell you to let it ride.
Yeah, that's great advice, because, I couldn't be like, oh, pull out, because we know you never pull out.
I never pull out.
But also, I was betting on the same guy, and I was going to make $300 if the dude won.
And so was I.
Yeah.
For those
and you could have got out with 100, right?
For those of you that don't know, I did a 5-leg parlay for the main card. I picked the winner of each fight in the main card in a parlay. I put $10 on it, and if I was correct on all 5, it would have paid out $300. The first 4 legs, the first 4 legs, I was completely accurate on. And it was going into the main event on the last fight of my parlay legs. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, but if the last fight, if I picked that right, I would have won the $300. But going into that fight, I could cash out at $110. Okay, so I would make $100 off of that, and I could just pull out before that last fight happened. So I called Matty Daddy to say, should I pull out with 110? Or let it ride on Stipe.
Yeah, I had a bet on Stipe too. Moral of the story, you got gang raped by the Vegas odds, which I did as well. But I mean, sometimes you have to pick the underdog in order to make any money at all when you're a degenerate gambler.
Well, to be fair, I would have won $100 pulling out before betting on the underdog.
But pulling out is not something you're good at.
But you took my hand and you led me down the wrong path.
You know what? Okay. Fuck Vegas odds. Let's talk about the actual fight.
Mm-hmm.
So the first round, it's kind of a toss-up. Stipe looked good. He tried for a couple takedowns. Francis denied them.
Stuffed him hard.
And then it's kind of like, oh.
When the first time Francis stuffed Stipe, I went, I am fucked.
Well, which he should. He's 30 pounds heavier and just like the black Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
So that's why it still makes no sense how he got taken down in the first fight, because I've seen clips of it, but I didn't watch it live and stuff. So it still made no sense to me. But if you're betting against Francis, the only thing you can hope for is that he gasses out. Mm-hmm. And he just gets worn out, and it's just Stipe becomes too much for him. Stipe, still probably one of the greatest heavyweights in MMA history.
Oh, for sure.
I put him up right there with Fedor. But I think Francis is going to go on a fucking tear.
I agree.
And God, I hope. God is my witness. Hallelujah. Praise Allah. He fights John Bones Jones next.
We just gotta keep bringing him up, don't we?
Well,
I was gonna bring him up too.
Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be a fucking movie.
If it happens. Because I don't know if you saw the post-fight press conference.
It's gotta happen, right?
Dana White was asked about it, and he says, with how scary Francis looked, he's like, yeah, if I was John watching that fight, I might think about moving down to 85.
Yikes.
That's what he said.
Yikes.
And he was basically like, Bones Jones, the dude who banged your wife back in college, he said, show me the money after Francis won. So he wants his fight. I don't know if you've seen clips of him training lately, but he's put on a lot of fucking weight.
Dude looks good.
Dude looks like his brothers. His brother, Chandler Jones, is like a fucking lineman or a defensive back in the NFL.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
Can I?
He's got Google it.
Can you pull him up?
He's got two brothers. Chandler Jones is one of them, but I think he has two brothers that were in the NFL.
That name does sound familiar.
Yeah, I think he played for the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah. So, and they were just ginormous men. Very scary, very fucking good. Like, they're like, all pro type fucking players.
Yeah.
So, he's been putting on weight.
He looks jacked. He does look jacked. I've seen it.
It's fucking scary. And if anyone could be, Arizona Cardinals and the Patriots, if anyone could be fucking Francis Ngannou, it would be a fucking Jack John Jones.
Right.
I think he would have more weight going into the fight than Stipe did too. Stipe fights more towards his natural weight though. I think John Jones could get a little bit heavier than that.
Right. I think Stipe looked really, really lean and skinny.
Yeah, he did.
Compared to what he normally looks like.
And it worked for him in the first fight, but that was 3 fucking years ago. That was Francis 3 years ago. Francis has leveled up, and he showed that last night. A lot of people thought that, but he fucking showed it.
Francis ate the mushroom in Mario, and whoop, fucking, because, he's still...
He took the fucking blue chew and...
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Which brings us to our next sponsor, but we'll get to him later.
But, yeah, he's fucking, he was already jacked in the first fight, but he had 3 years to think about that fight, watch film, and grew, and mentally and physically.
Yeah, also, if you look at him on the scale 3 years ago, for that weigh-in, he looked so more jacked then. He looked jacked then, he looked scary enough then, but he looked super jacked.
He is a physique.
Yeah.
I'm fucking hard now.
He is going to bring a lot of attention to your boner. The heavyweight division.
Yes.
Yeah.
I, honest to God, cannot think of one person that would be able to beat this Francis if he stays calm and collective like he is.
I think he even beats John Jones if they fight.
It's a fucking close fight, but with all this extra weight on John Jones, I can't, say that I know what's going to happen.
But Francis just has that fucking that punching power that's nuts. But then Dana White's like, it's one thing to say you want to fight Francis. It's another thing to actually do it. He was taking John Bones saying, show me the money. Like, John Jones is basically saying, I'm not afraid to fight Francis. I want to fight Francis. I moved up to heavyweight to fight the fucking champion. But you got to start fucking paying me. Dana White says it himself that he thinks John Jones is the GOAT. Seems like Dana White's being fucking stingy again. And all John Jones is saying is like, dude, I'm not expecting ridiculous amount of money, but you would make so much fucking money off of John Jones, Francis Ngannou pay-per-view.
That's
fucking pay the man, dude. I love Dana White, but it feels like I'm actually on John Jones' side here. And because after Dana White said that, he's like, wow, that John Jones was like, that's one way to promote a fight. Act like I'm fucking scared when I'm not afraid to fight Francis, but pay me what I'm worth.
Right. Stop fucking shutting down streamers and pay your fucking fight.
Yeah, dude. I'm on John Jones' side. Like, why are you fucking talking shit about John? It's the biggest fight that can happen in MMA.
Currently.
Make it fucking happen.
With Khabib retired, yes.
Yeah, make it fucking happen.
Yeah.
With Israel losing.
Yeah.
The next biggest fight to make happen, John Jones versus Francis.
I can't think of the bigger moneymaker.
No. So pay fucking John Jones, whatever the fuck he wants, Dana. Quit worrying about streaming when Khabib's just going to post it to his Instagram story anyways. Pay the man! Because Francis says he wants to get back in there in July or August.
That quick, huh?
Yeah.
That's a quick turnaround.
And John Jones has been training, man. Fucking pay the dude. Make it fucking happen. It has to happen.
Dude, I can't wait. I really hope that fight happens.
I think it will.
If there's anybody that's going to take down John Jones, it's Francis.
Yeah.
100%.
But the other option is also Derek Lewis. Because Derek Lewis and Francis fought, as a lot of people regard it as the worst fight in UFC history.
It was really fast.
It was a very snoozer. No, it went all 5 rounds. But it was a big snoozer. They were both very tentative. They didn't throw a whole lot of shots. They had a lot of respect for each other. That was right after Francis lost to Stipe.
Ah, okay.
That was the fight after that, and yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different fight when he just fucking puts him against the.
Yeah, you're thinking of every other fight where Francis, fight Derek Lewis or Stipe and just knocked him out.
Maybe it was Rosenstrike. It might have been Rosenstrike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he knocked out Rosenstrike in the first round.
Yeah, he just put him up against the fence and just teed off.
Yeah, so that's the only other option because Derek Lewis is like number 1 contender, you know. So if John Jones wants too much money, fucking make the Lewis fight. You can never count Lewis out.
No, he was losing his last fight before that uppercut.
And the only way you can really beat Lewis is also wrestlers. Like DC's beat him, and that's when you try and take him down. I don't think Francis wants to go to the ground. No. So that's the 2 heaviest hitters in the, obviously Francis versus Jones would be a bigger fight, but fuck, I'd like to see Francis versus Lewis again.
There's a very good chance that one's not leaving the first round. So.
It went all 5 rounds the first time, but yeah. I don't think they're going to be I think they've both leveled up since then.
True. I don't know. Lewis's last fight, he did not look into it at all. Like, he looked fucking. He didn't even look like he was wanting to be there.
Versus Blades?
Yeah.
Before he knocked him out?
Yeah.
Well, he said his testosterone levels were way off.
Yeah, something was up with him. He did not look like he wanted to be there.
He was on Rogan not too long ago. He said he referred to it as his T levels, but he says testosterone levels were way off.
That's just so they could sell their id.
And he said he had to take a shit as well.
Oh, that makes sense.
Also, his balls were hot.
Yep.
So, I mean, let's get into some other fights. So, Tyron Woodley, Vincent Luque,
personal opinion?
That one fight of the night, by the way.
Woodley needs to retire.
Yeah.
Woodley's done.
Or maybe go to Bellator or something.
Because.
But he actually put up a fight in that one, like he hasn't really in the past.
Nearly as much.
I was surprised that it won fight of the night.
Honestly,
they both went out there swinging. I get it, but
I didn't even see that fight. I was on a beer run during that fight. I came back to find out he got choked out.
So your opinion's very valid, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, they were actually swinging for the fences. They were swinging, and no, Tyron looked good until he got a couple solid shots to him, and then he went back and like I didn't think Vincent even fucking took full advantage. Like I think he could have finished him right there, but I don't know how it went fight of the night, dude.
It
was like over in the second round, I believe.
I was super upset that I got back and realized the third Darce choke in UFC history I missed.
Yeah.
So that pissed me off.
Yep, I forgot who that was, but it was a black guy. African American.
What was?
The guy who did the Darce choke. He did a choke from on the bottom.
It was Luke, wasn't it?
No, Luke knocked Woodley out.
I'm pretty sure it was a Darce choke.
Google. I'm pretty.
What do I Google?
Just go to Google.
Yep.
Google.
Okay.
And then Google UFC.
Why does Megan Fox pop up?
Don't ask questions.
Why did I put so many O's in Google?
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
You go to all. Go to all.
Yep. Google. That's what it looks.
Now click on Google, so you're on Google.
Yep.
Okay. Now type in UFC. No. Go back. Just UFC. Trust me.
You just made me Google, and you want me to trust you?
Yeah. See, right there. So go down. Scroll.
Submission.
All right, maybe it was. I don't remember that. I thought he got. Okay. Anyways.
Oh, let me click on it.
I thought you were talking about the other fucking submission. Keep going down. Yep. I thought you were talking about. Wait, that must have been the prelims.
Yeah.
Go to the prelim card real quick, just because I need to know. Yeah, I thought you were talking about Alonzo Metafield.
No.
Did you see that submission?
No, I actually I fell asleep during the prelims and woke up for the main card.
Well, Fabio, he had him in like, what the fuck is that called? Some kind of submission, but basically as he had Alonzo on the ground, and as he had Alonzo on the ground, no, he's trying to go for like an arm bar, or no, he was going for a triangle choke. Yeah, and Alonzo just basically had his arms around him, and he had his shoulder close enough to his neck. They just basically squeezed the fucking life out of him. I don't know. It was an amazing submission.
Did he go out?
Yeah, he went out. He went out. From the bottom, he just was able to fucking put enough pressure. Hey, this dude's jacked as well. So he was able to put enough pressure with his giant ass biceps on his neck, and he went out from the top while the other dude was trying to do a triangle on him.
I'm pretty sure I woke up right at the end of that fight, because I think I remember Alonzo talking to Joe.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go back to the main card.
Yep.
So, you think Woodley should retire? I think it's kind of out of Woodley's hands, because I think Dana White basically said that was probably his last fight in the UFC.
Yeah.
Now, who knows if he's going to retire, but it's probably the last time you see him in the UFC.
He hasn't looked good, really, in my opinion.
But you got to look at who he's fought, too. He's fought, top 5 guys the last few fights.
He was the champion for a while.
Yeah.
And then he lost his belt and hasn't looked the best.
That was a while ago, though, and he's like 37, 38 now.
Right.
Let's talk about one more fight, and then we'll do some other shit. Your boy.
My dog.
Takashi Sean on my leg. Keeping his undefeated streak.
Yeah.
Fucking going, rolling, or as Fred Durst would say, rolling. Because he doesn't consider that last loss a blemish, even though Wikipedia fucking says different. I mean, whatever.
Right.
He's still undefeated, undisputed, uncircumcised in his eyes.
All the uns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, what did you think about that fight? Did you see that one?
I did see that one. It's my dog. Honestly, it could have been over in the first round. Probably would have been over in the first round.
And why wasn't it though?
Because he didn't take advantage of.
Dude got a little cocky.
He
could say he got a little dicky.
But to be fair, the second time they didn't call it when he fucking knocked him out. they should have, because then he would have avoided that gigantic fucking bomb.
Thomas Almeida is a tough dude, and he got up though.
He did.
And you know what? Fuck your walk-off knockouts.
No, I agree.
Keep punching until the ref fucking stops it. He's just looking for the Instagram clip.
Right.
Walk-off knockout.
I
And he's
agree.
gonna fuck himself like that.
I agree.
I thought that was stupid as
He
fuck.
almost did fuck himself.
Yeah. Because Thomas Almeida is a fucking really tough dude.
Dude, I cannot believe he kept fighting through that. Because that head kick.
He's
was
a beast.
gnarly.
Look at his record, 22-5.
Right.
O'Malley's a fucking rook. I mean, he might be a really good rook, but he's still not ranked. He's still not ranked in the bantamweight division.
He should be.
Well, he probably will be now. He'll probably be in the top 15 for sure.
Yeah.
But quit looking for fucking walk-off knockout wins.
I agree.
Finish the fucking fight, because he could have finished it in the first round,
should have
and
been
it went
over.
to the third.
It should have been over in the first.
He got right up though. That fucking walk-off, he tried to make a walk-off in the first. Almeida got right up, so that shouldn't have been. If he would have thrown 2 more punches
It would have been over.
instead of just trying to walk off and look fucking cool,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been over in the first round.
Easily.
Dude had 3 knockouts in the fucking fight,
Yeah.
but got too fucking cocky.
It's true. It's
Go
true.
fuck yourself, dude.
I tell you what, though, that last bomb that finished the fight, though, that one looked painful.
I'd like to see him do that against Corey Sandhagen.
That-
Try for a fucking walk-off
That's-
knockout like that.
He can't do that against him.
I'd love to see him try.
He can't do that again.
So, while we're talking about UFC still, one thing. People are kind of talking now. Who should Sean O'Malley face next? A name that's popping up, which I think is going to get you real excited. I don't think you're even going to need any Blue Chew for this. Dominique Cruz.
Ooh. That would be a good fight.
Because if he gets a win over a ranked fighter, especially one in Dominique Cruz, who can deny the dude anymore?
No, that would definitely finish off the run to the top.
And Dominique Cruz is a little bit in a downslope. He's he won his last fight against Casey Kenny, but
That was a prelim fight, too.
yeah, but he's getting older on a stacked pay-per-view. Stacked, remember?
Stacked!
UFC 259 stacked. But yeah,
Honestly, this card was pretty stacked, too.
it was pretty stacked, and it was actually missing the fucking co-main event that was supposed
Which
to
is
happen.
a super bummer.
Yeah. It'll happen eventually, but I agree. I think Sean O'Malley versus Dominique Cruz would be an amazing fucking fight.
It would be.
And if he can beat Dom,
Nobody's denying it.
nobody can deny him anymore. And then he can fucking paint his hair fucking purple or whatever.
Rainbow.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, it's already, he already did that, right?
Yeah. Well, it's been Rainbow's last couple fights.
It's been gay his last, all of his fights.
That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, Duke could come in here and fucking put my dick in a Chinese finger trap and then, tee off on me, but still, your hair's fucking gay, bro. You're doing all this for the Instagram cloud trying to get walk-off knockouts. You're gonna get fucked if you keep trying that against ranked opponents.
True.
And I can't wait till you do, because I'm gonna be the first one to say, you're gay.
You're being awfully racist.
6'9"? What? He's white, isn't he?
That's why it's funny. Matty Daddy.
I am a quarter black.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what 6'9" is.
I just found out
Dude uses the N more than anybody.
my great step grandmother was a quarter black, so but
Have you seen that South Park episode? I just found out I'm 1,000th black. What's up?
who says
I
that?
don't remember.
I'm sure I've seen it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's actually a meme and it says 6'9" be like.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Another fucking thing. So that was a good pay-per-view and everything. Other good fights. Julian Roberts,
Also-
Brandon Maverick.
Malarkey versus Kama Worthy was the best names on the fucking card.
Right, and that Malarkey knockout was amazing.
That was beautiful.
That was great. Cause I was taking Worthy. I think Vegas was as well. But so next week unfortunately, next Saturday, you know, me and you, we watch the fights every fucking weekend, pretty much. No fights next weekend.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
So I don't know why, but then the one after that, my boy Darren Till versus Marvin Vittori. Super looking forward to that. April 10th. Check it out. ESPN Plus. And
we are big fans of Darren Till around here.
Yeah.
Dude's a stud.
And yeah, hopefully you liked last week's episode.
You know, where we had the Weather Boy and Maddie Fake Newsman. You know, Golden Showers Weather Boy. And hopefully you like that. You'll be seeing the return of that next episode for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
But we got a couple Instagram things before we let you guys get headed on the dusty trail. But before we do,
Yes.
I don't know if you've heard about our sponsor.
Lucy? Oh, Lucy? What are you calling up there?
Lucy Chew.
Lucy Chew.
Now, from our next sponsor, Blue Lucy.
Speaking of Lucy, I've been trying to get boners. Choose them.
Lucy is basically the best boner pill.
Put in the promo code Matty Daddy for 10% off your first package.
I just used code Matty Daddy, and I just got 10% off my first package.
Wow!
Shove some nicotine up your ass. We have to end the episode with me throat fucking you as well. Well, welcome back, and hopefully you enjoyed that sponsor,
Lucy Chew.
Blue Juicy.
Blue Juicy.
Blue Juicy. Where if you have trouble getting a boner and smoking,
Right.
Blue Juicy
Blue Juicy.
is the everything you could ever dream of. We got some Instagram stuff here.
Absolutely.
Let's check this out. Hopefully, you know. Hopefully YouTube isn't a little bitch about this, but yeah. So I enjoyed this very much.
Hopefully you will too.
Look at the athleticism. He's breathing like a fucking,
You during that video you showed me.
yeah. If I keep playing it, it'll start being better.
I am thoroughly impressed.
Yeah, dude. That was, some guy on a bike with a guitar, but he was doing a cover of a song by the band Sleep. Check him out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Shout out YouTube. Here's the thing. Here, you want to read that?
Yeah. John Jones has been fighting professionally for 13 years. He's never been dropped.
Who?
John Jones?
Who?
John Jones?
Who?
Mike Jones?
Oh, the guy who...
Yeah.
Right.
Never been dropped. He's never been wobbled. He's never really lost. All the parties involved need to make the Francis Ngannou fight. A fight of this magnitude is extremely rare. A man many consider the greatest of all time against the scariest man in the sport. Opportunity like this barely come along in this sport. And I agree.
Yeah, and that was kind of made because Dana White, on his post-fight press conference, he's like, a lot of people say they want to fight Francis. Do you actually? Yeah, John Jones is fucking tweeting at him like,
yeah.
How dare you fucking make me look like a bitch? I moved up to heavyweight to fucking do this.
Right.
He's only saying he wants fucking more money. Pay the fucking dude!
Right? I cannot agree more.
Oh, goddamn. We didn't even get into
Goddamn.
one of the other things that's pissed me off the most. Maybe we should just talk about it real quick.
Sure.
The NBA.
Okay.
I'm almost done. Well, actually, this next clip it's perfectly talking about what I was just going to say. So, yeah, let's just play this.
Well, we gonna get the ball boy next. We gonna get Andre Drummond next. I mean, we gonna get. I mean, I know you can't get Lonzo Ball or Kyle Lowry or whatever, but damn, what's gonna be next if you're the Brooklyn Nets? I mean, this is almost like buying a championship for crying out loud. Blake Griffin comes. LaMarcus Aldridge has now decided to go. We don't even know if they're going to go after Andre Drummond next. I mean, you want a championship. I got all of that. You should be the favorites. KD, James Harden, Kyrie, Lethal Weapon 3. But damn.
So right.
Oh, I didn't mute again.
Oh, it just does that sometimes, eh?
Everybody there? Everybody? I mean, I'm looking forward to the playoffs. I want competition. But
right.
if we just gonna stockpile and get everybody running to Brooklyn to try to steal a championship, I mean, come on. KD, Kyrie, James Harden, that's cool. I get all of that. Blake Griffin could have gone someplace else. LaMarcus Aldridge, you of all people. After all the years you spent in Portland and San Antonio, that's what we doing now. I talked to y'all Monday on First Take in Stephen A's world. But damn. That's just my initial reaction. Damn. I like competition. I want everybody on the same team.
It's true.
Dude, I 100% agree with him. Like, I somewhat get why I put. Players are fucking ring chasing now. And it's pissing me off because, I don't know if it might have muted when he said this, but like, he said something to the effect where, like, players in the NBA have forgotten what it's like to be a fan of the sport. And they want fucking competition. I don't know, you saw that Blake Griffin's with him, right?
Yep.
Well, they also have LaMarcus Aldridge now.
Right.
And then what happened after this, after the Stephen A post, the Lakers signed Andre Drummond, who is the guy I was telling you about, like, Celtics should really sign him.
Right.
But he wanted to play with LeBron because he's a fucking dick rider and a ring chaser, right?
Of course.
So you're pretty much guaranteed, barring injuries, but these teams are so stacked that it really doesn't even matter if a couple players get injured. You're going to have the Lakers and the Nets in the fucking finals.
That's what it's looking like, yeah.
And, you know, a cool thing about the NFL or UFC is you really never know what the fuck's going to happen.
True.
You can basically chalk it up. It's going to be calling it right now, and it's not really that bold of a fucking prediction, but it's going to be the Nets and the Lakers in the NBA Finals. And the Nets are going to win.
That's a
most likely.
fair assessment, yeah.
Yeah. But it's definitely going to be those teams.
Yep.
So, I'm done watching. I'm going to say this for right now. You know, I'm free to change my mind. This is a free country, and I am white. But I'm only watching Celtics games from now on.
Sure.
I don't give a fuck about any other teams because the NBA is a fucking joke filled with fucking dick riders and ring chasers, and it's fucking bullshit.
Get them.
It's fucking... Should I keep on going?
You can.
It's fucking bullshit, dude.
Well, a wise man once said, the Nets are doing a lot to lose to the Celtics in the first round.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Dude, NBA rules need to fucking change, though. They absolutely need to change, because, like, back in the day, 10 or so years ago, the NBA would step in when shit got too crazy. Mm-hmm. And they stepped in when, I believe, the Charlotte Hornets at the time, they had Chris Paul. They were trying to trade him. He ended up going to the Los Angeles Clippers, right? But they were trying to trade him to the Lakers, where Kobe was on his tear.
Yep.
I think this was, yeah. He didn't have much, and he might have had Pau Gasol and shit. But, like, it still wouldn't have been a super team, in my opinion.
It would be nothing compared to the Nets.
Yeah, and the NBA
shut it down.
Blocked that fucking trade.
Yeah.
They did not let it happen. So how the fuck does the Nets, especially the Nets, even more than the Lakers, how do they have Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant on the same fucking team?
That's a little ridiculous.
Let's take it back to the Oklahoma City Thunder days, where they had Westbrook, Harden, and Durant on the same team. Well, that's okay. Because they were all drafted by the fucking franchise.
Right,
That's just good drafting.
That's excellent drafting.
But this fucking shit has to stop. It's fucking bullshit.
I agree.
Like, why not just have 2 teams in the league?
They pretty much do at this point.
They pretty much do, but like, yeah. Then you can have fucking, Giannis. I gotta stop. But like,
It's an all-star game with other teams.
Right. And I respect the players who don't just jump ship like that. Like Giannis, like Dame Lillard.
Dame Lillard is... I have been watching so many more Trailblazers games just because Dame is probably my favorite person in the NBA right now.
Yeah. I'm just praying for anyone... And Kawhi.
Awesome.
Kawhi.
Awesome.
I'm praying for anyone but the Nets and the Lakers to win. I don't even care.
No, I agree. But also, Hulu doesn't just have live sports, it's a lifestyle. So, that's also a thing.
Money. Get that.
Dude.
Money.
There's 6 out of 7 days a week, at least 7 times a day, my brain goes, Hulu doesn't just have live sports, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
At least 7 times a day.
Yeah. Dude, shout out to the players who actually want to compete and not just stockpile the most talent and get easy fucking championships.
Right.
Fuck LeBron.
Well, yeah, that's a given.
Fuck Kyrie.
Yep, that's a given.
Fuck James Harden.
You've been on a fuck Kyrie kick for years.
All 4 of these players I have. And fuck Kevin Durant.
Yep.
Fuck all 4 of them. I think they're the 4 weakest players in the league.
Honestly,
they won the easiest road to the championship.
Yeah.
What happened to competition?
To be completely transparent, though, I think that
I'm seeing right through you right now.
James Harden just honestly wanted out of Houston. And
yeah, boo.
The fact that he got put there is completely irrelevant to the fact that everybody else there is ring chasing. I think James Harden literally just wanted out of Houston.
Yeah, but that's not how you get respect in this league. By going to a team that already has Kyrie and KD.
Right. I agree.
There's teams that have the exception. Golden State Warriors. They drafted Steph. They drafted Clay. They drafted Draymond. You can't fucking shit on a team for making good draft picks. But you can shit on a team, not even the team, it's not the team's fault, but it's the player's fault. Where just really good players want the easiest road to get a fucking championship, so they just team with. Go fuckers. See, that's why I like Kawhi.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the like LeBron was recruiting Kawhi.
We'll be right back after this match.
To come to the Lakers with him and AD. Kawhi's like, nah, I'm coming against you guys.
Yeah.
I'm coming for the neck. He went to the Clippers. You gotta respect Dame Lillard. He said multiple times, like, I ain't trying to do no fucking super team.
No.
That's how you get respect.
Yeah.
That's what fucking Kobe did. That's what Jordan did. You can't shit on Jordan. The Bulls drafted Scottie Pippen.
Yep.
And they made some other signings, but it wasn't no fucking super team. Maybe it was, but like, it wasn't.
It wasn't like this.
It wasn't players on their period just wanting, the easiest fucking Tampax Pearl.
Dude, I could listen to you shit on the NBA for like 6
God.
hours.
And I could keep doing it, so let's move on.
I know you're good. Moving on.
Let's check this out. Oh, it's gonna be one of those.
Oh my god.
I don't know why it does
Can you
that.
full screen it? Will that help?
How do I do that?
The square box in the top right.
Where?
The top right. Oop. No, try it.
While you were still active,
Oh,
a lot
wow.
of us sort of fantasize.
Got you, dog. Now we gotta wait.
Alright, Here we go.
Stipe is interesting, right? Given your Olympic wrestling credentials, while you were still active, a lot of us sort of fantasized about a matchup between you and Francis. I'm kind of thankful that's not happening now.
He said no. He said
Look at his face here.
I ain't gonna do this. Fuck that.
Fucking Francis.
Dude, I don't blame him. That's a scary fucking
Another fucking thing. You know, which
oh god,
is kind of shouldn't be news, but it is news. In the climate we live in the year 2021. Let's check it out.
This is happening. You're already there, buddy. Nope, now you fucked it up.
Oh shit. I was just buying time.
Okay, good call.
I love the sport. I want to bring more eyeballs to it. I love everything to do with it. You know, I can see myself coaching my son one day. Someone's gonna let you have kids? I love the sport. I want to bring more.
10-8 round for Askren there. I watched that whole press conference today, and
how was that,
dude?
I don't know if I could do that. So props to
Jake
you for
Paul
actually
is
sitting
just
through
the
that.
worst.
He is.
He is the worst. Like, you can tell all his fans are definitely like 12.
Yeah.
Because the shit he says is so fucking stupid, and he thinks it's so cool. Here's the thing. You want to read that?
Here's the thing. It is a tweet from ABC 13 Houston.
Read this part
That's
first.
what I'm doing.
Okay.
A tweet from ABC 13 Houston, verified, saying, Worthing high school worker accused of having sex with student, shows a picture of the woman and the school, and somebody says, arrest the student.
And if you're just listening on audio, the teacher is very voluptuous.
What? That's not what I would have said.
She's a very nice lady. Yeah, here you got a thing.
What's this? Here's another thing.
Yeah.
That's our intro.
Lots of stuff and things and...
What the fuck is that?
Can't wait for this animal to rear its ugly face tomorrow. Who you got?
Is that a combination?
Yeah. That's Stipe and Ganyu. Francis Miocic.
It's a stances.
Stances. Yeah. Now that's actually the best man on the planet right there.
That's terrifying.
100%.
That is scary.
I don't know what this is, but let's give it a look.
Sure, this is a thing. Bold move.
Alright. Oh yeah, it's just Lil Nas X doing Lil Nas X things.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, he was a black cowboy a couple years ago. Now he is gone full tranny.
Yeah, didn't he have titties?
I don't know. I did see a video of him getting legit butt fucked by the devil in one of his music videos the other day. So.
What the fuck have you been watching?
Shit's getting weird. No, that's mainstream shit.
Is it?
Yeah. Look it up.
I'd rather not.
Guarantee it's hundreds of millions of views. Back to Jake Paul, Ben Askren. Here's the thing.
Real face to face. Come on. Come on. Get out of here, bro. Hey, come out. Come on, bro. Like a man. Come on, bro. Let's go.
Here's the face off.
Next one. Yeah. The champ is
Look how tough Jake Paul is. One of the most brutal liver shots of all time. Bassarudin himself would be proud of that.
I don't know what Bonnie Bratton has to do with it, but...
Bassarudin, quit disrespecting his name by saying Bonnie
It's your
Bratton.
dad calling in.
Stuff that's made it successful.
It's your dad calling in. Look.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive, bro. I'm about to take him out.
Flip-flopping.
Hey, he's still alive. Don't worry, I'm gonna finish him off. Yeah, don't worry.
Tell him I like them flip-flops, man.
He said he likes your flip-flops.
Yeah, he heard him, dipshit. Alright, let's read some of the comments here, though. Masvidal just keeps losing fans. Okay. Oh, man. I hope Askren stops him late on. What a cunt. I'm slowly losing respect for Masvidal, bro. Colby was right about him. Masvidal, minus 1,000 street cred.
You make that.
Masvidal losing fans. I mean, just look at the...
Yep.
Masvidal had now lost my respect. Bob something, whatever.
I like that idea.
What's up?
Plot twist. Masvidal is acting as a double agent and sabotaging Jake's training camp.
Masvidal is just a sellout. So this is what happens when you align yourself with complete fucking douchebags. And honestly, I was a huge Masvidal fan. I'm still a fan.
You're still a fan.
But, like, he's lost a lot of fucking...
But at this rate, it's not looking good for his rematch against Usman.
Yeah, like, I hate Usman. But if Masvidal's aligning himself with Jake Paul, I'm kind of hoping Usman
just
does the fucking... I do the two-step and count your...
Back to,
What? Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Here's some stuff. Dana White if Francis Ngannou wins.
This is actually a picture at the post-fight press conference. So, yeah.
Accurate.
Yes, accurate.
What you don't realize is that's Dana White's been wearing that all day.
Yeah, totally. Here, what's this thing?
Here's the thing.
Yeah. I think this is your boy right here.
Our intros to videos are getting slowly lazier. Here's some stuff.
Alright, that's apparently not important. But, let's check this out, eh?
Maybe.
Cut this part out, I suppose.
Are we recording?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's some stuff.
Game time!
Oh my god, dude, I can watch kids get hit in the head with basketball all day. I don't give a fuck about your kids.
Alright. Let's check this out.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Here's some stuff, actually.
Oh, okay.
This bar. So I'm thinking about watching a movie. Laptop's frozen. I'm thinking that's all good. I can just watch it on TV. TV's frozen too. This bar.
Why is that so fucking funny?
Well, you know what? I thought that was funny before I actually realized that on the laptop it was just Frozen 1.
Yeah, the Frozen 2.
The TV is Frozen 2. That's hilarious.
Oh my god, that's great.
That's so good. We got some more stuff here.
Here's the thing.
that's genius. See, it's shit like that that makes me pissed off that I didn't think of it first.
Dude, that's...
just simple shit.
It's super simple, but it's
so easy.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
There's only so much that we could talk about while we're waiting for this video to load. On your
I know, that's what I'm thinking, but I did just think of another thing. You know,
I think you're making it worse.
Blue Chew gets a dick hard.
It does?
And I'm going to need some for when I throat fuck you before this podcast ends here soon.
Yeah.
I think I might just take some right now. Hard as a rock. You might as well call me Dwayne Johnson. Apparently that's not going to load. Alright. Yeah, that's about all we got for this week's episode of
what do we
Matty Daddy and the Midget.
What do we have here?
Yeah, let's see if this is yeah. This is really funny if it
You're whiffy.
I don't know, it's just okay, here we go.
Like I saw Schultz tweet, I called Chris, I go, this is like the funniest thing I've ever seen. She sucked off so insane. I want to see TT Jerry and Rogan. You sucked off Son of Sam, man? Fucking crazy, man.
Dude,
I sucked off Son of Sam.
Dude, I fucking love when Tim Dillon does his Joe Rogan.
I do
it's
too.
It's my favorite thing.
You sucked off Son of
You sucked off Son of Man?
Fucking crazy, man.
Crazy, man.
No, I've never heard someone do like a fucking amazing Joe Rogan impersonation before.
Speaking of Tim Dillon, he hasn't uploaded yet, has he? Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Normally it's up. It's usually Saturday, but sometimes it's Saturday night. Sometimes it's Sunday. He always opens it up by saying, "Yeah, we're late. Fuck off. It's free."
Yeah. Yeah. It could be one of those again.
Probably in another hotel smoking cigarettes. Shouldn't be.
I love it. Fucking love it, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, smoking cigarettes, man.
Did someone order a cream pie?
Pixie, what are you doing here? Could I actually take that back? I feel like it was a little flat on that. I feel like it's more like, what are you doing here? Would you mind? Is that cool? Do you have somewhere to be?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry about that. I just I don't know. It's not what I envisioned it. Hey, I'm Dixon. Dixon Her Eyes, or my government name, Greg. And I was born for porn.
Stop. That's not an iPhone. That's my penis. Okay.
I've been in the adult entertainment industry for about 2 weeks now, and I'm just having a little trouble getting it right.
How's that, my sweet little cinnamon? Fuck. Let's just say Santa's not the only one coming this year.
You sound like a movie trailer. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, It's just a little harder for me because I'm coming from the traditional background of acting. You know, I had hopes and dreams of doing Broadway, and now I'm doing buttholes. Which is fine. Which is totally fine. I'm always down for the pound. Unless it's on me. But if it pays right, sure. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather, red. Yeah, she's definitely getting the hang.
Yeah. So Trevor Wallace with a funny skit there. Now, do you recognize the chick?
I don't, but she's gorgeous.
She's been Instagram whore of the week before on this show.
No.
Wait. On this show.
No.
Yeah. And are you ready to get your balls blown off?
I'll prepare them to be blown off. If you want, I can reattach them. You can blow them off again.
Well, just grab them because I think the magnitude of what I'm about to spit out my mouth
is just gonna blow my balls clean off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jake Paul's girlfriend.
Oh my God. I don't remember her name.
It's Julia Rose.
That's it.
She is so fucking hot though. Let's just wind it back a little bit just to check her out again real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Jake Paul hopefully gets his ass kicked by Ben Askren. But really, can you call him a loser
when he's fucking that?
I mean, he is a fucking loser.
Well, yeah.
But I mean,
and that's the same thing goes for fucking MGK with the whole beef with Eminem, but now he's banging Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
So.
And then Travis Barker was with one of the fucking
Kardashians. Doesn't matter which one, they're all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got one of them Rashians.
Yeah, one of them. He's got that rash.
Yeah. That permanent rash.
He's got that rash.
He's got that irrational rash.
He's got that irrational behavior rash.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine. I'm always down for the pound. Unless it's on me. But if it pays right, sure. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
I'm a big fan of that shirt.
Yeah, let's bring it back a little bit.
Yep. Good call, good call. That's close.
Leather, red leather.
That'll work. Yeah.
Yeah, big fan of that shirt.
What's the Vegas odds on if she's wearing a bra? Negative $1 million.
Yeah. What's the Vegas odds on if I need a blue chew right now?
But you don't need a blue chew because you need that purple chew because you are always hard. Or whatever the fuck we said. Purple spit.
Knock, knock. Who's there? My dick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's fun stuff. Yeah, I don't want to promote her, even though we already did. But,
speaking of promoted Instagram whores,
she's got some nice tits.
Should cash a check for us.
Well, who?
Britfit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now she's getting sponsored by getting a shout out from WorldStar.
We'll take that to either of us. We'll disperse it between each other.
Yeah, evenly, of course. Maybe 75-25 because I do most of the work and you show up 2 hours late.
Yeah. So my Cash App is $Hildy31.
My Venmo is MattyDaddy369-316-69. So yeah, either one. You can also send it to our email, Matty316, mustache ride 3619 boys.
Yep. And if you want to
at gmail.com.
If you want to send a donation to that Cash App, we'll even cut you a little sponsor on the show.
Yeah, and half of our proceeds definitely go to Make America Black again.
If your half does, mine goes to like cigarettes and other stuff. So, but I'm not supposed to say that.
I mean, yeah, but for the...
I got this. Half of the proceeds go to the needy.
Black Lives Matter.
Needy.
Retards are us.
Needy.
Yeah.
Because I'm broke shit. I need this shit.
Right, no, yeah. I got a broken heart and I'm in need of some tits in my face. I mean, if that's what, yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, it only makes sense.
It does.
So, that's about it for this week's episode of Matty Daddy and the Midget podcast. I feel like we're really far away right now, but maybe we can get close to the camera for our last segment of this week's episode, where I was going to throat fuck you, for being 2 hours late tonight.
Sure.
So, do you want to get on your knees, or you think since you're a midget,
do you think I can just sit on the chair and you stand up?
Fine? Yeah.
Is that fine?
I might have to stand on the chair, though.
I'm the one
to
getting
throat
fucked, so I feel like I should be comfortable.
Yeah, okay.
Is that fair?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, here. Just stay where you are.
Okay.
That's pretty good, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Just
No, give my feet some room.
It's gonna break for sure.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh boy, was that fun. And thanks for tuning in to Matty Daddy and the Midget podcast. I am Matty Daddy. I just throat fucked a midget, Simonson, and I'm here with
Jake. There's semen in my throat. The midget he'll survive.
Boy, is that fun.
I got some.
Thanks for tuning in to Matty Daddy and the Midget podcast.
It's a podcast. You want to do that again? I kind of enjoyed that.
I might need a little break ski.
In a weird way. Just 5 minutes or?
Yeah.
Hours.
2.
I am on a timeline.
Yeah, 5 minutes or something. Yeah. Let me take a piss. You kind of hit the back of my urethra with your tonsils, and it did something weird.
I don't have tonsils, but.
So what was that? Like
I wouldn't ask questions.
Chicken wing or something?
That dangly thing that's swinging in the back of my throat. Yeah. Salty.
Let me get a Cardi B on FaceTime real quick.
You definitely haven't had any fruit today. I could tell.
No, yeah. I was lacking in the fruit. I did have I had a meatball marinara earlier.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, lots of Parmesan.
I was going to say there's definitely Parmesan on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe I'll cut back on the salt and pepper next time.
Yeah, a little pineapple will go a long way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Words of wisdom. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.